we're good. We're going.
We're rolling? Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Dice Quest and Chaos.
Who?
We're back. You guys didn't miss anything. We've missed a lot. Mistakes have been made. But we're here.
Yes, that was me.
It's July now, isn't it?
It is July.
Happy July. It's gonna be your birthday soon.
Yeah, my birthday's in 5 days.
You know.
Wow.
Happy early birthday, Gary!
Only because we'll forget on the... I'm kidding. Alright.
We said it's in 5
Sorry
days.
that your month is over.
Oh. Yes, this is going to be my last time on the podcast. This is gonna be my last time on the podcast. This is the month, Pride Month's over, so I'm out now.
That sounded so awful!
Remind me...
No, I'm not saying that. No, my month is already over.
Holy shit!
I can't really wait. I was like, this isn't bad, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Holy out-of-pocket comment.
There you go. Brought the chaos in.
Yeah, there's...
Whoa!
Hey, we got dice. And I'll throw you guys into something. Okay, so, committing verbal assault would be...
Crowe.
Playing.
I'm playing Hexan Karthac.
Nice. And to his left.
My name is Garrison. I'm playing Honas Rizloth.
And to my left.
My name is Scott Salem, and I'm playing Alziv Cromulus III.
Can't get over this motherfucker. Every time you go into his voice, I have to fight not to lose my shit.
I don't know what you mean.
And to his left.
My name's Adam Hollis, and I play Atlan of the Whirlpool.
And I'm Caine Harrison, and I play everyone they don't. Wow. Okay. So last time on DQC, we met our people. Mm-hmm. They met each other. Mm-hmm. They met...
Some people who probably didn't need to be murdered.
Oh, yeah, I was going to get to that. But yeah, no, they met their quest giver and are on their quest to go find these things. On their way, they assaulted a Robin Hood group of people. And yeah, that's about it. They committed multiple murders and left one alive.
Yeah. A new member of the church, I believe.
And sent him to his death.
No, I just let him go. I said, fuck it, he's fine. He's not gonna do anything else? Cool.
Yes.
Just let him live.
Yes, because adventuring alone in this world goes great for anyone.
As we've all learned.
As we all know.
As we all know.
And so, as we jump back in, you guys are, I believe, about midday, walking through the southern woods of Sultandi. Mm-hmm. It's about 5 o'clock after you continued to march on, and I need someone to roll me a d4.
No.
I got one.
One.
You're lucky I didn't have my dice out.
Also.
Oh. That's
2
interesting. Wow. That bodes
It's good.
well.
It's the number of enemies in the encounter, so it's really low. So we did really
Yes, one beholder shall.
No!
I behold them. Done. Next.
Take 1,000 damage.
Oh no!
Force damage.
You inexplicably die.
I literally
You
explode.
implode.
You're right.
Whoa. Topical.
There's a black hole where Al is in.
Oh, that'd be sick. But yeah, so you guys are walking through the woods. You start to smell rain coming in, and then like that smell of like fresh rain. And as the sun sits a little more comfortably in the west at about 5 o'clock-ish, 6 o'clock-ish. The wind is kind of like rustling through the trees, and it's kind of a serene moment. It's a weird moment for this world as fog starts to rise from the floor. Just a little light fog, and it only sits about ankle height. Honas would have been very familiar with this circumstance. You know, Honas would know that there's going to be a big storm coming.
Just writes it down on a piece of paper and hands it to that one.
To Atlan.
Just says big storm coming in really shitty common.
Is it like an old person who like can't text? So
Yes.
It's like BG, STM,
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no vowels.
You now have dyslexia. You're trying to read this. What'd you say?
I said no vowels.
No vowels. He's allergic.
Wondering about his mental capacity.
A lovely
What
evening.
do you want me to do about this?
About what?
Storm coming.
Oh, I should have made you roll an intelligence check.
Is a big storm coming?
Apparently.
Oh, well, I mean, okay. Do we know how long it's going to last?
Do I?
It's gonna roll in very quickly, but it probably won't last more than a day.
How much time do we have, do I think?
You could guess, but anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how hard the wind starts blowing.
Last a day.
Day. Unfortunate.
We have an hour.
Oh, well, I suppose we should probably get set up for rest, yes?
Squire starts just grabbing some stuff for. I mean, even though you guys take the mansion, he always gets stuff ready for like tinder and stuff like that. So he'll pick up dead branches off the ground.
Sure.
You notice he never actually like chops any of the trees like limbs off. He always just picks up dead branches, and the only time he slices through anything is through like bramble, like things where you just can't get through without cutting it.
There's a noticeable respect from Honas about him not cutting down the trees.
Burns wet wood.
True.
Honas will start casting mold earth a bunch for his animal buddies.
Got it.
He's gonna build a hollow.
Got it. So you just start seeing. I like to imagine your mold earth is like basically like grabbing just comically large pieces of dirt.
1000%.
Cool.
He doesn't even realize he's using magic when he's doing it. He's just lifting giant pieces of earth.
Yeah, because they're about like 5-foot cubes. So you just see him just like grabbing them, like almost like Minecraft. Just like, so yeah, you just see Honas is starting to build a little hobbit hole for his animals. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'll set up where I'm going to be sleeping, and of course you're all welcome to join. As usual, I'm not one to sleep outdoors in a big storm.
Fair enough.
So I'll set up my. Well, you might want to. I don't know. Thunderclap loud. Is this like a thing for you?
Anyways, yeah, I will be outside for most of the storm, unless it hurts me.
Hey, quiet one. There's gonna be a lot of
Squire looks up.
Sorry, Squire.
He nods and goes back to what he was doing.
Is there gonna be a lot of rain? Yeah. I think I'll be outside.
Sleeping alone in the mansion. It's fine. Squire, do you want to come, or would you like to stay out here?
Oh, I'll be inside in just a minute, probably. Sorry, Squire.
He puts down like 2 more sticks.
What would you prefer for your accommodations?
No, I'll sleep near you. Somewhat.
Squire, so sweet.
He gets really red. He doesn't know what to do.
And I go ahead and cast the Magnificent Mansion
Got it.
spell.
What do I need to roll for how awesome the Hobbit hole is?
I mean, how intricate are you making it?
He wants to make the most nice little hole for his friends.
I feel like the dudes on those YouTube videos who make like the pools and shit.
Yeah.
No, apparently those are super fucked up.
Like they're fake.
Well, that, but also like whenever they do stuff like that, they just like abandon it,
Yeah.
and like it really fucks with like the environment.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Roll me a D20, and I'll figure out what a dirt check is going to be. I'll let you. I was like, is it? I was thinking either survival or Arcana.
Make it persuasion.
Nature?
He's persuading the ground to move better.
Performance.
Performance.
No. Well, like I was thinking nature, but like honestly, it's like Arcana. How well can you use the magic?
Intimidation.
But his magic would be wisdom. But survival. Let's do survival. 12. It is a very structurally sound hole, so it will not fall. But you're trying to. You end up making it like pretty complicated, but there's like too much of it, so it just doesn't look good. But it's nice enough.
Visible disappointment.
You see Matthew, or Matthew, whatever his name was, the honey badger. You see him just go in and start making his own hole as well. This is pretty part of the course. It's not that yours is bad. It's just like he wants his area.
Yeah.
And so you just see him start digging extra hard, and then kind of like coils up, like circles up, and sits.
I think Honas just sits like on the ground right outside the entrance to it, and is just like watching it and protecting it.
So, question. We'll get there. No, this will be funny. The Magnificent Mansion comes up, and you saunter in.
Oh, yes. There's food.
What isn't there?
And what isn't here, really? I've hung up the picture that Gertrude made last time of, God, what was it? It was the bears sleeping together.
Oh, yes.
In the common area. So that's now a frame. It's now a framed
video
like
roll of us wrestling still playing on the.
Oh, constantly. Yeah. No.
I like how there's going to be a highlight film of
There will.
this stuff going on.
Yes. Everything that happens gets
Honas
recorded.
Rizloth, linebacker, George.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a nice meal. Anyone who wants to join for food can, but of course, if they want to stay outside in the storm, they're welcome to do that. Have a meal, have a nice, swim in the pool, maybe. Just be rather leisurely and
Got
kind
it.
of lounge.
Okay. Do you have it so you can see outside of the mansion?
If that's okay with you.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
So there's like windows in each room that you can just peer out, and so you can like see that the storm is starting to roll in.
I think they should come inside, but
The wind's starting to pick up a lot. Not like knock you off your feet or like you have to brace, but it's like if you go flat to the wind, it takes you by surprise. But you guys are all pretty hefty in general, but.
no, yeah, that's why I went inside.
I'm just standing like 10 feet away from the door.
Okay.
I just wanna experience like
A landstorm.
rainwater without being in
Ocean water.
deathly waves.
Nice. So the rain starts to, it skips the sprinkle. Like you don't get those like 3 drops before heavy. It goes into full on almost monsoon. Like it is.
I was like, what was the noise?
Making rain noise.
Got it.
Just doing the Foley work, it's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But as the rain is starting to pick up heavily, is anyone doing anything? The wind is blowing pretty hard, but it's not detrimental to anyone's health yet.
Does it seem like it's about to start forming a tornado, or is it just
Roll me a nature check.
As well, because Honas would be
Yeah.
looking for that. Jesus fucking Christ. 11.
So you've studied storms, that's part of your thing.
Yeah.
And it definitely is not great, but you're in a forested area, so it's really hard to you're in a clearing, but still can't see the full sky. The sky's not green or anything where it's this is tornado. But yeah, it's I mean, it could. I mean, it very well could. I mean, if it picks up much more, you're gonna have to brace yourself for the wind. And Honas is probably a little distracted by how not great his hovel is. I don't think it's fully on his mind, but he's no alarm bells are going off in your head as of right now. As the I didn't know if that is that royalty free.
Huh?
Is that royalty free?
I have no idea.
Sick.
I don't think it was loud enough to be picked up by the mic.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I honestly forgot about it.
Yeah, no, I did too, and then I was
it was just the ambient.
I noticed it, and I didn't really give a fuck.
But yeah, so as if you guys didn't hear anything to this point, you know why. But yeah, so the rain is starting to pick up even more, and you start to hear crackles of thunder in the distance, kind of a low roll, just a. It seems kind of continuous. It's not necessarily staggered. What are you guys doing? You're having the time of your life.
I'm having a great time. I'm looking at these idiots outside. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna grab a couple puffer fish.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go outside.
So you're every Midwestern person during a tornado.
Yeah.
It's guys are gonna go see it.
I'm during a storm. Yeah.
Yep.
Stand in the driveway.
This is a surface water. This is what we get on the surface. You have the oceans below. This is what we get.
Probably tastes like piss, this dude, because it's just fresh water.
It's just fresh. Yeah.
I'll give it up to you. What the different I mean, I think fresh water tastes better than salt water, but so I mean, it's up to you.
Orange water.
Yeah. But as you guys I just came up with a really fun idea. No, it was about because you're a water genasi, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I was thinking it was what if there was what if so you're super used to seawater, salt water. What if you would have to adjust for fresh water, your body's not used to it, so it would alter your body somehow. And that would be a really good way to balance water breathing in certain campaigns, because you'd be you're a freshwater water genasi.
Demon Slayer?
Is that a thing?
I don't like it.
Well, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna.
Start
I'm not
making
gonna
Constitution saving throws.
No! God damn it!
But yeah, so sorry, it just crossed my mind. But yeah, as and you walk inside, you have a slight conversation, grab some puffer fish.
Don't have too much fun.
Can he
Grab an
leave
extra one.
with the
What?
puffer fish?
Yeah. Well, probably not.
I was about to say,
I don't think you can take stuff out of the mansion if they're from. So you you walk out and the puffer fish just poof.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Do you have a seal or a any sort of no like a coat of arms or anything anything that's your? Do you have a brand?
Really?
Okay, I didn't know if I was if it would poof into something. It would be it's it would be your name and
it just turns into one of the several 100 unseen servants. They just run back into the.
I love that.
Run back into the.
Turns into a hand and then just.
Yes, everyone here's an actor. They take on whatever little form we need.
So they all they jump off, sprint back in, and become pufferfish at the door, just like sitting at the door.
Oh. Yes, only drugs in the house.
I don't care if you're doing drugs.
Right. I don't care if you're doing them as long as you're doing them here.
Backward.
Huh?
Never mind. I go and I'm just gonna watch from a window.
Okay.
Prioritize my substance abuse.
Like you're like standing right outside the door. Every time you want to pufferfish, you have to like lean into the door and like come back out.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm just gonna speed drink these ones.
Okay.
And then go out there and experience the storm on the hammer.
Roll me a Constitution check.
While this is happening,
Yeah.
Hexan is just going to like sit his hammer like out in front of him and just like pretty much just meditate the whole time for like maybe like an hour.
Is your hammer like how is
Head
it?
down.
Head down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the
Unless I could somehow figure out a way to like stick it in the ground for the head.
you
like,
can do that.
Okay. It's like force hammer just sticking to the ground and
Yeah. The bottom of the hammer has like a more like almost like a dragon's tail. It's like a little sharper, and so you can just like kind of move the dirt around and push it in. But yeah. So as you're starting to meditate, you can feel the storm getting closer. As the thunder is starting to kind of pick up, lightning starts shooting through the sky, and the wind picks up tremendously, almost to the point like you're sitting down, you're fine. Honas, you're sitting down.
He's kind of like just at a knee, like right next to the opening, just making sure that it doesn't flood or anything.
That's what I was saying. How are you gonna deal with that?
If it looks like it's gonna start, he'll start trying to like use like branches and stuff to like build like a little
Dam.
cover.
Got it. Okay. Cool. So it's easy enough to do because it does start not flooding, but water starts to seep in a little bit more than you're comfortable with. Mm-hmm. And the lightning starts actually jumping off of your staff or your axe. Hammer. Maul.
hammer.
100% scares the living shit out of Honas.
Yep. So because it's essentially acting as a lightning rod. You notice how big this storm is. A wildfire would be inevitable, but you don't hear it striking anywhere else. You just notice that it's all jumping.
She's hiding behind a tree, just staring.
It's all just jumping off of this hammer.
It's a warhammer.
Okay, it threw me off. I wasn't ready for it. I'm just like,
Axe?
Maul? Maul?
What is it?
A weapon.
A weapon. But yeah, so the storm's picking up. Are you doing anything?
Whenever the lightning starts to like actually striking my hammer, just like at this point it's like, yes, not the T word.
Yes.
Muhammad's like finally trying to speak to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's just gonna sit there and pray like, I finally heed my call. Hey Muhammad,
Hi, Dad.
hi Dad. Here and he's just gonna ask like, is this your storm or is this like just natural cause? 1 strike for yes, 2 strikes for no.
Demanding action from your
Roll me a religion check.
Religion. +7. +17, so 24.
You're gonna have to walk me through how the fuck do you have a plus 17? Do you have expertise?
No. It's plus 7.
Oh!
He said +7 and then he rolled 17.
I like the seriousness in Caine's face that you're gonna have to walk me through this one, motherfucker.
I was like, did you get skill expertise? Did you take that feat? And I was just like, that's interesting. Don't know why you do that, but sure, go for it. Okay. Sorry. Plus 17. What?
So I rolled a 17 plus 7.
Yeah. That makes way more sense. Okay. So whenever you're extending your consciousness,
Why the fuck are you looking at me like that?
I don't know.
I looked over and I saw Adam just looking right at you, and I just was like, okay.
Yeah, and then I just felt the energy of these two, so I had to.
As that happens, that threw me off. I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened. I was just watching two idiots just stare.
Respectfully, 3 idiots.
2 idiots and Scott just like staring. No,
It's July now. You don't have to be nice to me.
Oh, sick. God damn, why did that break my brain?
Whenever you extend your consciousness, was
Yes. Thanks, Dad. As you start to extend your consciousness, you feel his presence reach out to you, and you do feel a connection with Bahamut. And through the lightning, you see almost the color change from like bluish to like platinum. So instead of like the bluish like white, it's more like a greenish white.
Okay.
And you almost see his visage in the storm, kind of like looking down at you.
I look up. See that I see his visage, and I just immediately go into, like, instead of like sitting like crisscross applesauce kind of. God, I hate myself. Then I'll go into like a 3-point stand.
Okay. Superhero pose?
Yeah.
Or like football, like
Football.
okay.
And then just waiting for him to say anything if he does.
The lightning, it almost feels like every time the lightning strikes, you hear his voice. As it almost like there's a ringing in your ear. I mean, it's loud as fuck.
Yeah.
But as soon as it hits, it almost seems to like develop tonality every time it hits I want to call it a staff, the Warhammer, and you hear the words, "My ear is yours. Speak if you have questions."
What did I do with my butt?
He says it out loud.
It's like melting in the rain.
His hammer just gets eviscerated by a lightning strike.
Sorry, God question.
Yes, Terry.
That is what.
Who is my guy again?
Then you're saving it's him.
Okay.
Yeah, you're saving there.
Right.
You. That shit look like a toupee. Sorry. Copyright.
That's what you hear from every lightning strike.
Yeah.
Hell, Bahamut. Thank you for heeding my call. Where could I find your son at?
At the 3 corners of where you're going. Of Sultandi, Zulapon, and Kareket. You're already headed there. However, it is just a step upon the journey.
Is there anything I should be on the lookout for? Exactly.
There is an abandoned temple underneath our catacombs that spread throughout the country.
Please.
They spread throughout the country. Descend deeper. Follow the scent of sulfur. And I must warn you. You are there to destroy a vessel of sorts. And with this, free your final steps. In completing your quest. And he says that the last one sounds a bit more somber, the way he says it.
Thank you, Bahamut.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Daps you up.
Zaps you up. Get smoked.
Oh God! No, please. Just sit up there with finger guns. Smoke!
We're serious here. Yeah.
I assume he leaves after that. No,
He's still there.
still there.
I mean, you don't have to ask him anything else, but if you
Yeah.
want to.
As a goodbye from me, I'm just gonna take the hammer and
Oh, goodbye.
say, it's command word of, the Bahamut shall be one, and then you see the head will just start to erupt with all it'll breathe this platinum colored flames just in a 90-foot cone up towards
Got
the
it.
air, and I'll do the same thing with my lightning breath.
Got it. As you say this, the staff almost like it's kind of like a curled up dragon, and as you say the command word, it almost extends its wings and erupts with the platinum flame. As you take a deep inhale and release the lightning, you almost feel the lightning from the sky touch and like clash through the platinum flames, as it almost works like a helix. As that happens, the storm dies down heavy. It was where it was at before the wind started to pick up, so you know it's not going to probably get any worse than this. But it's still like almost a monsoon, so it's still a
Right.
lot.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And then after that, I'm just gonna stand outside for another like 30 minutes, and then after that, I'll just go inside.
Okay.
Honas does not leave from behind the tree until he's gone.
Okay.
He did not like that.
Okay.
It was scary.
Okay.
As soon as he goes back in the mansion, he like comes up from behind a tree and just positions himself next to the entrance to the hole again.
Okay. Yeah, you notice like it's not gonna flood tonight.
He's used druidcraft to like use vines to like tie together the branches and stuff to.
Okay. So you're sleeping out there tonight?
Yes.
Okay. So what are? So after about 30 minutes, he comes in.
Shoes off, please.
You see one of the unseen servants already untying your shoes.
Not. I understand this is an extra dimensional space that I've created for us to stay in. Do not track mud in here. Thank you.
You see
you so much.
You see the robot from WALL-E, the angry one.
I was gonna say that shit.
Fucking menace to society.
You see him just like but it's like an Olympic curler. Like he's got like a brush that he's just like using, but it's like almost like a little army of unseen servants that are super angry looking. Like they look so mad at you for tracking in dirt.
Yeah, the cleanup crew will not be happy. Also, do you store lightning in your hammer? That was fascinating. I was watching that out there.
Whenever I say the command word to have my hammer breathe this platinum fire. I mean, really, it's just stored in there already. It's a magical item.
Oh, okay.
Bestowed from Bahamut himself. So.
Well, praise be.
Praise Bahamut. But yeah.
I should peek my head out the door. Honas, are you coming in?
Asleep.
All right. Well, I guess to each their own. It's fine. Anything I can get for the two of you while you're here for the evening?
Oh man, that took a lot of energy out of me.
All right.
I'll take some food.
Okay, great.
It did. That was crazy. I'm looking at you. Can tell I'm fucked up.
He just saw what you did, which was already dope and metal as hell, and then on shrooms.
He also heard the voice with each lightning strike. It was a very different conversation. Sure. All right. Well, I'll snap my fingers, have some food made and prepared. I think we're gonna put you on a pufferfish limit, my friend.
Limit.
You're hitting them pretty hard.
No, there's like.
It's like 20.
There's like 20.
What was your constitution check again?
12.
They're hitting.
Yeah. I mean, I can handle it just fine. I mean, watch this magic trick. I'm gonna run over to my pool.
I thought you were gonna do a backflip. I cast fist.
I'm gonna jump in, go under, lay on hands for myself for 5, and come back up fine.
You have the thing to walk on water too, right?
Yeah, so I can do that if I want to.
Yeah. So you you just see him like sloppily like run
Just
over
fall in the pool.
basically. And then you see, do you have, how long is your hair?
It's decently long. I'd say if it's like down, it's probably like the nape of my neck.
Okay.
You know.
So as he like comes back up, you just see like a Maybelline like a commercial hair whip just come up, and he's completely fine.
Oh. Teach me that.
Something.
Teach me that. Oh.
How many fingers am I holding up?
6.
Who are you?
Atlan.
Nice to meet you, Alan. I'm Hexan.
Good to meet you.
This is the warrior's grasp.
We like doing like the Greek warrior class.
Yeah.
That's what I do too. Feeling instant kinship.
I'd like to imagine that one of the baby bears is like snuck back into the fucking mansion.
But no, I don't need a limit.
Oh, well, all right. Well, just
I can handle it. No
Oh.
worries.
Do you just do this pufferfish for fun?
Yeah.
Are you like a doll?
Well, what?
Dolphin?
Dolphin?
Doll.
No, I mean dolphin are cool, but we don't.
Dolphins are menaces.
Dolphins are.
They are.
Like, I mean, it's kind of, it's like killing a mockingbird. If you.
Honestly, dolphins are super rare.
Yeah.
Like they're because of how
like unicorns.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dolphins, narwhals are like nice.
It's like a white stag.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like they happen, but oof. But yeah, anything that has to breathe air in the water, like like dolphins or whales or anything like that. Way more rare in this world. Hello, Moto.
I don't need a Motorola.
I need no Motorola.
Right, anyway, but yeah, so just so you know, world building wise.
Well, as long as you say you're okay, that's fine.
No worries. I mean, when we're not on the offensive with like another clan or whatever, it's pretty boring below. It's below the shore, below the waves.
So like, exactly how many are there of just like different clans?
Well, I haven't really traveled the entire ocean yet, but there's, it's a pretty vast ocean. The world's mostly water. Probably more of us than there are of you people, for real.
My mind exploded.
What did you think about your first storm, your first rain experience?
It was lovely. I never went out. I'm like, damn it, I got too drunk and forgot to like go outside.
I wondered why you were just sitting there at the door. Or that maybe it was just nice to listen to, or...
In my head, I'm like, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
No problems here.
I could, if I wanted to, I could stop.
Easily. I mean, I feel fine right now.
Yeah. Why would I stop though?
So I'm going for another one.
Well, I don't need to stop him, apparently. He's gonna be just fine. But food, everyone? Yes?
Yeah.
Shall we?
I think you said buffoon. I was like, yes.
Oh, no, that's the one sleeping outside in a monsoon.
Monsoon
Buffoon
buffoon.
in the monsoon.
Monsoon buffoon. It's a good thing we're all inside and you can't hear us and he's asleep.
It's like a radio plays out.
Just have the speakers.
Yeah.
It's everything.
It's like a drive-in theater.
Yes.
Okay.
But nope. No here.
Well, perfect. Great, we have some food. Did you learn anything interesting meditating? I don't know how meditation works for you. It normally is just very boring for me. But, uh-oh.
Squire's trying to think back about when he's seen you meditate.
Never. Not a single time.
Squire's like, what?
Yes, actually, I was actually speaking to Bahamut as I could. I was told to follow the sense of sulfur and some underground.
Immediately sniff myself, make sure.
You actually smell pretty good.
Okay, great.
As usual.
Yeah, well.
And there's an abandoned temple beneath catacombs. So that'll be an interesting.
Oh, so we're going to catacombs, and then there's a temple under the catacombs.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. What a...
Just say it wrong, 'cause that's what you said.
I said that there's an abandoned temple. There's catacombs underneath it.
The way you worded it was there's an abandoned temple under the
That's
catacombs.
how I interpreted it, too.
You guys are wrong.
Okay.
He spoke it into the world, so it's
Yeah,
the truth.
look,
Bahamut
I'm
shakes
sorry
the
that
text on-
I am sorry that you cannot translate the word of God correctly.
Everyone always has done it infallibly.
You just hear another like,
Religion! I can't believe we've got to go... How do they even build a temple under the catacombs? What a feat. Why would you build catacombs
another
above a
lightning
temple?
Strike correcting himself. Autocorrect lightning strike. Oh, sorry. There are catacombs beneath the temple.
Oh, well, that makes more...
That makes a lot more
right,
sense.
yes, that would be the typical hierarchy of...
And there is a vessel that we need to destroy, or I need to destroy. And that will complete my quest.
Ah.
And then he seems sad after that. No?
That is the first step
That is the first step
to completing a
to
quest.
completing.
Okay, great. Would you...
I know I said that one right.
Yes. Do you want to... You're going to ask for each of us?
The storm just stops. Just like instant stop.
You just hear one final lightning strike. Idiot! Hollis! He's abandoned me! There is no God. There's no God anymore.
Oh, so you just asked for yourself? No, that's fine. We don't need to know what we're doing or where we're going.
I'm sorry. It didn't even come across my mind.
Oh, well.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Really. No. Oh my God. No. It's You're okay. Like blankets.
You get
Something to weight gravity blanket put on you.
you get so many blankets thrown on you at once. Like, roll me a strength check.
100 gravity blankets that each weigh 20 pounds.
15.
How much can you lift?
What is it again? I don't know how to do that.
It's like your strengths. No.
It's what, carrying capacity? Is that what we're looking for?
Oh,
Yeah, that
fucking
works.
God.
Yes.
Is it 10 times?
Your strength?
Strength score multiplied by
yeah.
15 is what roll 20
Score.
says. Strength score.
What's your
Multiply by
strength
15.
Yeah. So if you had 10 be 150 pounds.
270.
Huh?
270.
Nice.
260 pounds of blanket thrown on you, as you're technically strong enough to fend it off, but it might knock you on your... I leave it up to you.
I just allow it to happen as the Hexan starts to bawl his eyes out.
I did that mostly to cover up the noise.
Good call. Good call.
And then after like a minute of sobbing, he's out like a light.
Oh.
Under the pile of blankets.
Suffocating.
Right. We will remove some blankets.
Yeah, after he goes quiet, you
we killed
Not
him.
very many though, it's just enough to create little breathing holes.
Right, yeah. Yeah, just enough for airflow to get it through.
you don't take them off, you just move them slightly.
Yes. Put a straw underneath so you can breathe. Like one of those scuba masks. There's a little thing outside the blankets.
We're just gonna roll him up like he's a body in a carpet.
Oh, man. Okay, well, that was rude to not ask about the rest of us, but it's all right. I mean, maybe the first step will follow his first step, and maybe that will lead us to our first steps.
One can only hope, right?
It's at least it's the first, real lead we have that we're looking for.
Well, you were told that your three are together.
Oh, they're all together.
Your three
Okay.
are together,
Together.
quote unquote.
Yeah.
So Mozo's the one that's not. Okay.
Wait, what? No. Yes. To your knowledge, yes.
Stop confusing me, bastard.
I forgot about the other thing that was gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
The great
Also,
thing of
Drek
greatness
real quick,
that...
he would have put the little
saves
symbol
us.
of Councilmere above the hollow that he made. Never.
Okay. Cool.
Just to.
Yep.
Do you remember who this?
Oh, I know who that is.
Okay. Sir, what'd you do? I don't know. I don't know why it's bad.
I didn't say it was bad.
You're acting like it's bad.
No, I acted like I rolled dice.
We made all this food and
I'm eating.
he went to sleep.
He's definitely sleep eating.
Shoving. He started just like shoving food under the blanket. A little like hand comes out and grabs it. Like a cat under a door.
He's definitely pulling a Luffy right now. Where he's just...
Oh my gosh.
Growling is
Yes. Terrifying.
I think growling is just how he breathes at this point.
Well,
cheers.
cheers. A weird.
I just want to imagine just a pufferfish and just like a wine glass.
Yeah.
Tink.
Tink pufferfish goes.
Oh, bastard.
Get back here.
Good fight today, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Seems like our whole group is quite capable.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember about half the fight.
Nobody mentioned that he started crying whenever he got hit by the javelin.
Yeah. Now, Honas had that great beam of sunlight, bright light, whatever. And
I've never seen anything like that.
It's a truly incredible work.
I never
Just looking out the window at him fucking zonked
Yeah.
next to the fucking hole.
Yes, and
Never would have expected that.
same. It's a simple fellow, it seems, but
Interesting creature.
more complex than you would first guess.
I would agree.
And your martial prowess is quite fantastic.
Appreciate it. You have quite a bit of a arcane knowledge, don't you?
I dabble here and there, you know. Have to learn a little bit of magic to be a good combatant, in my opinion.
You're not wrong there.
I mean, you see how woefully overpowered that group of bandit captains was.
Captains.
Oh, well then.
They wouldn't even make my squadron.
Even our resident priest held his own.
He did.
Yes.
I stole it.
Seems quite skilled as well.
Yes.
Wonder how he came to be so skilled.
Yes.
Considering he's a priest.
Take me to church.
Supposedly has a sizable congregation. Yes,
We should meet them someday.
we should. We should go. Yes. It's a good idea.
Just a cultist.
Yeah, it's
Just
just like,
mutilating innocent people.
Well, good meal. Enjoy your
Absolutely.
puffer fish. Is that
Always.
your only?
It's my go-to.
All right. Well, let me know if there's ever anything else that we can provide.
I appreciate it.
Anything for me before we?
I don't think so.
Well, fabulous. Have a great sleep.
Well, you do the same.
Pat the top of the pile of blankets. Good night.
Good night.
And go to bed.
Neat. So you gotta go bed? Go bed. Anything else before you go to bed?
Night.
No, I'm done.
Cool. At about... So, after the storm had that, like, instant stop, it actually picked back up.
Okay.
And it's more of like the lowest classification of a storm. Like, there is still thunder, there's still lightning, and the rain is rain. It's not super heavy. It's not like sprinkling. But yeah, it feels like it's covering everywhere. Weirdly enough, though, the fog stays. If anything, the fog kind of rose a little bit. So it's almost to like knee height to a normal sized bean. Anyone taking watches or anything? How are you just sleeping?
I'm just sleeping.
Once I'm in the mansion.
Yeah, no, I thought so. Okay,
Drunken stupor
got it.
in the bottom of a pool.
I love that. I wish I could do that so bad. I love the water.
What, you can't breathe underwater? Fucking loser.
I have a story after this. But yeah, so as the night goes on, the storm continues throughout the night. Daylight comes. It's
me one go home.
what?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
When?
Daylight come.
Oh,
we
and
won't
we won't
go
go
home. Yep. But what I meant is.
You wake up.
Hexan just do the morning stretch.
Yes. You try and do it, but there's so many points on you.
Groundhog just boom.
You get a meerkat.
I can't move.
His head just pops out. Just that. Just head.
Sit up.
Sorry.
Good morning.
Sneak up on me.
Oh yes, good morning.
Where did I sleep? Did I just sleep out?
I think it's like in the foyer, like on the floor under a pile of blankets. Yeah.
Squire's been like checking on you like repeatedly, like opening up new passageways because you like shift in your sleep and then it covers up a whole different area.
You gotta constantly wrap me up.
Just gotta make sure you can breathe.
Swaddle you.
in the whole night.
That's all Squire's good for. Yep.
That is not true. Don't talk about my friend like that.
All right, I'm sorry. But yeah, so you all wake up at your times that you prefer.
Roll out of the pool.
It's overcast, still raining, but it's a lot lighter. More like smatterings and sprinklings as the new day is here.
Still about knee-high fog?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Doesn't seem odd to me.
Is it odd to me?
Yeah, fog doesn't usually hang around, especially after a storm. Like,
He just looks confused as he keeps like looking at it.
Everyone roll me an insight check on Honas. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Natural 20.
4.
Why is this the shit that I rolled nat 20 on?
So you guys recognize that Honas looks disturbed and confused. You think he's constipated.
No, I also rolled a natural 20 for 30.
Why do you say 4?
No, I didn't say 4. I just looked. That's it.
What?
Did you guys
No,
hear
he
him?
meant FOR, not.
4.
Oh!
I heard you rolled 4. Like
You
four.
say that you rolled a 4, not.
Nah.
Yeah, 4-1. Yes.
So my 20 was a 20.
Crow's like, I didn't say anything.
Okay, right.
Okay, yeah,
the most
no.
insightful people in the whole world over
I was
here.
gonna say, you can learn one thing about Honas from just his appearance or something that you'd pick up on. What's a secret that he wears on his sleeve?
That rain probably washed away all that stuff on your shield.
True.
You can see on his left arm that there's a big gash, and you get the sense that he started wearing the shield because he had a really bad cut on his arm that wasn't healing, and so he started wearing the shield and used the straps to close it.
Get a very dog side head. Just look at the cut. Hey, honest. Do you want me to heal that for you?
I mean, it's healed now. It's
Yeah.
not. It's just a scar.
Gotcha. Do you want to keep that scar there?
I'll leave it there.
Shrugs.
That's
What are you?
He's just like kicking the fog.
It almost seems to kind of just very weirdly start to just creep back in.
Pulls the cover off of his little
Okay.
hovel.
You look inside, they have all drowned, they're all dead. No, I'm kidding.
So sad.
They're fine.
I would have laughed so fucking hard.
He calls Matthew up to his shoulder so he doesn't have to walk in the fog. He won't be able to see.
Yeah, so he scampers up. Gives a death glare to the first person who walks out of the mansion.
Squire.
You see Squire with the bear cub on his shoulder.
Yes.
Squire does not like eye contact. Squire loses the stare off.
I'll follow after Squire.
Thank you out.
What a storm that was last night. Everything you okay, Honas? Your friends make it through weather everything okay? Well, it's good. Are you hungry? We've got food and such.
Just berries.
All right. Everything okay? All right. Well, you seem a little off. I just wanted to check and make sure that everything was fine.
What? What?
Caine's dying.
What?
Oh, good news.
I
We're
like how this character has better manners than Gary himself, because this character knows how to chew with his fucking mouth closed. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I am sorry. Sorry that you don't know how to chew with your fucking mouth. Gotten so much better, but sometimes.
So anyway, we had got a lead. We're looking for an abandoned temple in the three corners. Some catacombs underneath it. The first step, blah blah blah. Something about talking to a god. Hexan does all of that.
There's an abandoned temple with the catacombs beneath them,
Ah, yes, thank you, Hexan.
and there's a vessel that we need to destroy. And
Yes,
then
yes.
that will be the
Don't
first
remember anything
step
about
to
an abandoned temple
completing our quest.
from my time in the forest. Nope.
Okay, and then Bahamut seems sad after that.
I see. Well, that's our that's where we're headed next. Yes, onward and forward. And
I think so. That's good.
Upward and downward, I guess.
Can I just sniff the fog, I guess?
Roll
A
me a
big
perception
hit.
check.
Perception. Oh, 15.
Smell like dirt. Yeah, you don't. I mean, it smells like
Honas would check
Fog.
that.
nothing. I
That's
guess.
that symbol of Kelsimir that he made to make sure that it wasn't smudged or anything.
You look back to it and you don't recognize it.
Now he looks terrified.
There's nothing wrong. On us.
Cast be spawned with Matthew.
Okay.
Matthew, what happened?
I give Matthew a voice.
No. Not yet.
Okay. Sick. The fuck you talking about? What do you mean?
I did the normal symbol and it's gone. And it's not that. What is that? I don't know that.
I was inside the fucking hut. I mean, I wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah, what happened?
I wasn't there. I don't know.
You can see both of them like looking at you. Matthew talks with his hands. 100%.
Oh no, he's just like doing. He's like, I fucking know. Like I don't know. I was in the fucking hole. Like, he like gestures back.
Honey Badger from New Jersey.
Yes.
It's a weird man.
On us.
Can I roll?
And you see Matthew put up a finger to you. We're talking here. You hear that? You don't. We're talking
A
here.
bad breakup, maybe? I don't know what's happening.
You just get like a dirty look. You're just like,
I fucking love this.
They're having an intense conversation, I guess.
I love that I always have the best little companion. It's always some fucking character that's just so.
but yeah, like seriously, I
Can I roll to see if I recognize what the fuck it
go
is?
for it.
What kind of check?
Roll me a history check.
Balls.
Can I roll another insight check?
4.
See what they're like.
Yeah, you
gesturing
rolled.
towards?
You can keep your insight check before. He's having a very intense conversation, but he looks fucking scared. Honas looks frightened, terrified, trembling, and
30,
you also notice that they keep referring back to this little symbol that's like etched in the dirt.
Okay.
So you can take a look at it. Roll a
Yeah.
history check as well.
Okay.
A 4. James.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages
Okay.
to see if I can even
Got it.
understand what the symbol means. Or
Just a symbol. It doesn't necessarily have.
there's no like any.
There's no inscriptions. I mean, it's a simple symbol that he wrote.
Okay,
He just drew it in the dirt.
gotcha.
History checks.
18.
18.
Natural 20 for 27.
Wow.
17.
Is that back to back?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
The inside check. And then
Well, the inside check, and then I rolled. The history check was no. There was something else that I rolled. That was
Okay.
a 10.
Um.
Perception. That's what it was.
Yeah. So, you two, the 17 and the 18, it looks distorted. It doesn't look like anything you've seen before. Like, it has no relation to anything religion-wise, history. Like, you've never seen this before. However, with your 27, you recognize this is not from this plane of existence. This symbol is from somewhere else. Like this, it doesn't match up geometrically with anything you've ever read about. It's like a bastardized version of one of the symbols of the archangels. But at the same time, there's something. You get a feeling, almost like a vibration, like lightning just struck near you. Whenever you're looking at it, it almost seems out of time and space.
You will see Hexan's head cock, like full 90 degrees. Sir.
Nice cock.
Nice cock.
Anything to share with the rest of the class?
I'm just going to relate or retell what God said.
As soon as he starts saying something about it being a bastardized version of something, he just immediately starts like fucking stomping on it.
Whenever you try and move it or stomp on it, it doesn't move. It doesn't change.
But yeah, like I always
He
say,
runs.
This has nothing to do with anything that
Full
has,
sprint.
Roll a d4.
to do with this plane of existence and or
4.
this space
He said running
time
west.
of our reality.
That's the right way. Catch up to our friend.
South.
Yeah,
You're in
we should do
southwest.
that.
We should go get our friend.
Yeah, you just see.
Honas, no.
what is Matthew saying on my shoulder when I started?
Holy fuck! What the fuck? Where the fuck are you going?
Away!
Stop!
He starts patting you on the head just aggressively.
Stop it! Fuck!
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do it. He doesn't like heights. He doesn't.
Hop in the saddle, Sabra, and start going after.
Okay, you're saber-toothed tiger, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
What
Sabra.
color?
Sabra is like jet black.
Nice.
Yeah.
Saber-toothed panther.
Yes. But yeah, going after this
Wait.
man who just decided to run away for.
I'm surprised you didn't like wild shape.
Then he's gonna remember something, he's gonna turn around, he's gonna run back.
We harass each other.
Yeah, like you guys try and slow down, but the mud is keeping you from doing so. Like, did you also start chasing? Okay. And did you also start chasing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so as you start to realize Honas is now running at you guys, and you're trying to slow down in mud. I want everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah!
Did you roll 1?
Roll a 2. For 3.
12.
19 for 23.
4 for a 12.
No, for Sabra.
Do you want me to use Sabra's stuff again? He only has a +2, so a 6.
So So you took the lead because Sabra's fast.
Yeah.
And you can choose to either eat shit or Sabra can eat shit and you can land gracefully.
I feel like option 2 would be best for me.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna eat shit.
So you
I
basically
could just resummon Sabra.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I know. It's not gonna be hurt. Just
You basically
I can feel that Sabra's about to tumble, unlatch from the saddle.
you just Mario this Yoshi.
Jump
Just
on,
like-
yeah.
As Honas, dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Jesus fucking Christ!
So I run into him.
4!
Yeah, so you two cannot slow down.
God!
How much do you both
Damn
weigh?
it!
245.
290.
Jesus.
Okay, and you have armor on, correct?
Yeah.
What kind of armor do you have on?
What armor do I have on?
It's like splint mail.
Yeah, split
I
man.
think splint mail is like
Scale mail.
Is it 20 pounds, something like that?
Scale mail.
45 pounds.
Okay, yeah. So you weigh
Oh,
about
shit,
the
yeah.
same. So you guys cannot slow down,
No.
and I will let you guys decide how you collide.
Yeah, no, we weigh the exact same.
You do both recognize that you're going to collide, and you can't stop it. What would you like to do?
What is Matthew saying as he sees it?
Matthew's literally like grabbing on your shirt, saying, "Pull back, pull back, pull." Fuck!
Soda!
I'm just trying to like move towards the side, like
I think Honas is too freaked out. I think he just lowers his shoulders.
I'm gonna get lower.
All right, roll me opposing athletics checks.
Please help. Jesus fucking Christ!
Meanwhile, I'm like stocks on a wood floor,
Oh, no,
just skirting
No,
by
I'm so
this.
excited to get to you. Don't worry.
Not 20.
Water on
That
metal.
one?
Yeah.
So I got an 18.
I'll eat shit.
So you try and get lower, and then you lose your balance, and it like you go straight up, and as you do, Honas gets immediately into your stomach, just decleats you as you both go tumbling down and falling.
Get the fucking wind knocked out of me.
As
Oh,
soon
yeah.
as
You
you
get
get back
teabagged
up,
by
Honas keeps
Matthew
running
as
back
a
to the fucking...
He's just kind of like, ah! As
Fucking nutsy.
you basically Yoshi Sabra is.
I like to imagine these two just look back and see him just get absolutely fucking rocked.
You had the lead, so you kind of like jump out of the way and kind of like very similar to like what he was doing. He's like kind of like socks on a wood floor, as you can do literally anything you want. You want to do socks on the floor, that's cool. But if you want to like do a flip or you
Like
want to
Apollo Ono just like skating past this shit.
using walk on water to walk on the moisture, so you can just slide past. You just kind of like just like ice skating, like kind of 3/4 turns. Like, what's going on? As soon as he decleats him, you both watch that the wind knocked out of you. You almost like a little bit of sparks hit the air.
And we both just go, ooh.
Squire's just like,
I'm just imagining that one meme of you guys of the cat just like.
but yeah, and so Honas immediately stands back up and starts sprinting.
He throws a... I know I didn't do it. He throws a healing word at him as he runs away.
The bruising goes down.
Okay.
You all right there?
Big bitch.
Oh.
He's just gonna lay on the ground. He's done for.
You're gonna
As
need
soon
to
as I
pray
get
after
back to
that.
the thing,
Yeah.
I would like to cast Summon Fae.
Okay.
Sir?
Okay.
With the mirthful personality trait.
Okay. What are your intentions with this?
To ask if it knows what the fuck this is.
I pulled up the wrong app. I pulled up.
I'm definitely stretching this spell a little bit, so you let me know if it can even do that.
prestidigitate the mud off of the saddle and go, Sabra, you must be more careful.
Fucking asshole.
You just get a dirty ass glare.
It's muddy, it's slippery out here.
Okay. Sorry, I was just taking the mirthful and I'm like, okay. 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 So what kind of so you just kind of a almost a dryad kind of appears from the tree itself, that the symbol is next to, and it kind of like walks out, and it has some sort of ethereal presence around it. It almost feels like there's always like flower petals falling around it somehow. You called?
Just points like a shaky finger at the symbol.
What is that? I don't...
You see the shoulders just slouch.
I don't... Okay.
Just telepathically, just goes with hoping you knew.
Okay. So, you summoned a creature from the Fae to... Books exist! There are options here. I don't...
What's a book?
You're absolutely shitting me right
Matthew, like, catches up and, like, no. He's just like...
As you guys are, like... Yeah. If you guys started running, then you would have caught up by now.
Okay.
So you see him talking to this, like, dryad. This, like, tree elemental.
Oh. New friend?
I would not go that far. At work acquaintance.
Oh.
He doesn't know what a book is.
No. No, we're learning a lot about it. We're kind of a new group. We're learning a lot about each other.
Got it. Well, here. And she turns around and reaches through the tree and pulls a book out of the tree and goes to hand it to you.
That is sacrilegious. Pull the book out of a tree.
That's fucked up.
That's Dryad heresy, I think.
Cool. Well, you're mine now. And she disappears.
Sorry, what was the end of that?
Everyone roll a Arcana check.
You know, I don't even think I'm there.
Does that include myself?
21.
Yeah, you can.
16 plus 2, 18.
Okay.
Sitting on a lot of 18s today.
Jesus fucking Christ! I don't know shit.
I haven't
That's
rolled
exactly
under,
why this would have happened.
I haven't rolled under like a 16.
I know.
In like 30 minutes.
Where's Adam?
Right.
Right over here, apparently. I haven't rolled above a 10 today.
Eat shit. How's it feel?
Oh, you.
So, you all know who rolled high?
They both did.
You two?
Yeah.
Just you two?
21.
Oh yeah, you're not there.
Yeah.
You don't take things from the Fae.
You took a gift.
You took a gift from the Fae.
Yes.
That means you made a deal.
Yeah.
No.
Unknowingly.
Rough.
But, they're usually pretty fair.
How does that work when the summoning was by magic? Is she not... I don't know how the spell works, so... Is she not bound by a thing being summoned?
Are you talking in character? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
I
asking.
was like, this sounds like your character, but I feel like you're talking to me.
No, sorry. I'm
There
just
you
like
go.
talking out out loud.
I'll be swear.
How does that...
Matthew roll Arcana.
I will roll.
How does that... What, did you called her here?
Did you roll a 20?
Yes, I did. Okay, so hey, listen.
So you called her here? And I go, excuse, just a second, I'm asking a question.
You just see him get so like.
You see Honas go. You can talk to him like that?
This is the what is it the virtual conversation all over again. I was like, focus. And you realize I was like, what? So you summoned her to this
Oh wait, no.
this plane of existence. Yes? Is there any contractual obligation between you? Are you bound to each other or tied to each other?
Confusion.
I'd love to tell you, but he won't let me fucking
Does she
talk.
have to... Squeaky boy over here.
Flames. You call me Squeaky, nobody calls me Squeaky.
Alright, well that'll be vicious mockery next time.
So what's a
Get
dryad?
it, Matthew.
It's like a creature
lot-
from the Fae.
it was-
wild.
it was
It's like
higher.
surely
This
you
is-
have like
is
water
squeak-
Fae.
His squeak was
boy,
deep,
what would
but
that
his
even-
voice was actually just
what would that even be?
high-pitched.
Can't say that.
I'm gonna keep this.
Oh, so I like this better.
No, they're like highly magical creatures from another plane of existence. So there are like rules.
In his head, he just goes, "What happened?"
There were rules to follow.
He's sharpening his claws.
Uh,
He kept a random stone, so he's
So-
sharpening his claws.
is she contractually is she bound to you when you summon her? When you bring her in?
I finally get up to this point.
You took the book from her. Yes?
What happened?
I came back, there was a dryad
in his head, he
here.
just goes, "Did I?"
Seemingly knew each other, the two of them, and the dryad gave him a book, which he took from her. And then she said, "Now you're mine," and left.
I'm a little nervous.
What does the book say?
It says, "How to be a dryad's pet 101."
Hexan gives Honas some pats on the back.
So, the book is in Sylvan. Like I believe you speak that, but
Yes, I do.
the book is in Sylvan, and as you kind of like start looking through it, you notice that there are a lot of symbols in this book, and they are related to beings that you've never heard of. One of them does say Qualar,
Lovely.
and so it gets a lot of like symbols that you don't recognize. But this one looks like an amalgamation of a few. Because like you can see the symbol, you see what it stands for, and like
Okay, who? What names?
Essentially the symbol stands for it's a mark, and that you have been marked for the hunt.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means?
Yeah, by who, motherfucker?
Let me pull it up. It's 11:11. Make a wish.
He's for I have
I wish I wouldn't have taken this goddamn book.
10 billion platinum pieces.
Oh god, you said I wish.
Okay.
Background
That's
noise.
the holding music, Chloe.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, talk to him.
This is what normally goes on in Honus' head.
So, okay, so
That's
Honas, the issue that I'm having, what I'm trying to explain and get across to you, you accepted a gift from this woman. That means you've entered into a contract with this creature,
What was that?
like an agreement that you can't get out of.
Well,
So add a
so
level
what do
of
I have to
luck.
do?
I couldn't tell you. She's going to call in that favor at some point, and you're going to, I think, be obligated to do whatever it is that she asks of you.
Oh, hope I'm not busy.
Sounds like you need to deal with the mermaid.
Yeah, that works too.
What's that?
Yeah, they're. I don't like to talk about it.
Well, okay, but now we have to talk about it.
Insight check.
We have to talk about it now. You can't just say I made a deal with the mermaid and not tell me everything about the deal with the mermaid.
29.
Another time.
I like that I just. It's all right. One problem at a time.
Insight check. 29. Tell me everything you know.
Gary's character is like fucking Brick from Anchorman.
He's been sending me memes this whole fucking time of that character.
Thing is, he's not that dumb either.
You see that it's a mixture of there's a name that says Trelaka,
Lovely bastard.
and there's a name that says Limo.
Oh, fuck. That's it? Just those two?
And I mean, it could be. There's a few others, but those are the ones that really like pop out. These are very similar to both of these.
I write down both names and I hold them up. Realize they're in Sylvan.
I can read it. The comprehend language is still up.
He doesn't give you enough time to read it.
You see
Rewrites in common.
Trelaka and Elmo. You see Trolka and Elmo.
And then he takes his time copying it out of the book carefully.
Oh.
And then it just says marked for hunt underneath it.
So, Trelaka and Alimo are marked for the hunt. What does that mean? No?
No, he's marked for the hunt.
Oh no. That sounds unfortunate. Oh no.
I think we need a new party member.
All of a sudden...
Val, Honas, have fun with the hunt or whatever that is. No.
Noted. He's not trustworthy.
He's not worthy.
Okay. Anyways,
he looks at Matthew, and all Matthew hears in his head is, ah!
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Feel like I'm back with my ex-wife.
So what do we know about...
All of a sudden confusion just comes over Honas's face.
So what do we know about these names? And a hunt? Do we... Does that mean anything? I mean, you go on hunts, yes?
Yeah. I can't imagine it's the same kind of hunt that this thing's in.
Can Matthew roll a history check to see if he knows what that means?
A hunt?
The idea of being hunted is very familiar to him, and he is a wanted man. So he
Wanted badger.
he's a wanted man. He would.
I would die if Matthew had been his friend this whole time. He's just like a polymorphed human who's been hiding from the law the whole
That'd be
fucking
funny.
time.
But I mean, long story short, either those people are contracting someone to hunt you, or they are the ones hunting you.
Makes sense.
But you were marked for this before your meeting with Dryad, yes? Okay, so it wasn't like the Dryad. I'm just putting in, the Dryad didn't mark you for the hunt. It's like, I gave you a book, now we're going to kill you.
He would like to look for an author's name. This book.
Yeah, there is no.
Okay. Just curious to see if I can find out the name of the person who just fucking.
I mean, you can ask. Ask the tree.
What's that?
Here. Soriel.
Writes that name down on his paper and then holds it up.
What is that?
What was the name again?
Soriel.
Soriel. I don't think Hexan would know anything about that.
What is that? Is that a city? Is that
There's a 99% chance he knows nothing about that name, but can I roll a history check just...
I mean, yeah, you can roll it.
There's a 95% chance.
It is definitely not an archfey.
21.
It's a 21 as well.
I mean, you guys like start thinking about it. Like, it's not a big name in the Fae. Like, you know, like this is a random Fae.
What am I gonna have to do?
I have no idea.
No, he's talking to the tree.
Sorry.
You don't get a response there.
Oh man. Like just walks away from the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Panics, casts tree stride, and starts running again.
Oh, cause tree stride.
I can jump from tree to tree
Oh yeah.
for a minute.
In the direction that you guys were headed anyway.
Yeah.
Southwest.
Oh, at least we're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
So after a minute, you stop.
So it's 500 feet from tree to tree per turn.
The motherfucker moving.
All right. Well, we're not keeping up with that.
It's 500 feet every 4 seconds.
6
Six.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna do that real quick.
And we're in a
I was just thinking
forest.
there's 4 of us.
So
Okay. So hold on. 500. So
5,000 feet.
500 feet for
6,000.
6 seconds is 83 feet a second.
Oh no, 5,000. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
is
the guy that's good at
56
math.
miles an
Shut up.
hour. So 56 miles an hour is how fast tree stride moves you. I just had to run I had to run the number. If it was
he's moving on a highway.
right.
Hop on the highway real quick. I gotta go.
Get out of the fast lane. Fuck.
You just hear people like honking behind you, running through trees.
I just want to imagine that each time that he goes to a new tree, the tree's just like, nah!
Ew, 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 ew.
Okay, well, I suppose we head that direction then. Maybe we'll catch up eventually.
Maybe.
Alright. Well, this is going to be an interesting journey.
I'm hoping that we are not considered a part of this hunt quarry.
Oh, we definitely are.
You ever heard of the
Well,
phrase
100%.
guilty by association?
Yes, I'm very familiar with that phrase.
fucking
Great.
We are guilty by association.
Okay, well, I may just live in a mansion for a long time.
He's the one I wasn't expecting us to do anything like that.
Yeah, no.
Well,
same.
and add onto that a deal with the Fae, and it's like, what are we getting into, really?
Well,
Is
he's
it-
let him take the hit.
He just took it.
He's panicking.
I figured they knew each other. It was someone that they were talking at least somewhat familiar. And I assumed that this was just a thing. I would have stopped it, and I know that this was a.
Do we know if the Fae person was already there, or was it like...
When I showed up, they were there. They were having a conversation
Okay.
when I midway through the conversation when I got there.
So either two things happen. Is either the Fae was already there,
Correct.
or he could have casted a spell to summon the Fae,
Right. Which I assumed.
which would put the Fae under a different contract for him.
Right. That's why.
You know, spells work differently
Hmm.
in this bitch, so
Oh, all right. Well,
it
we're never catching up to him. By the way.
We're not catching up.
So, while this is going on, before you talk to Kelsamir, now that Matthew has a chance to talk, he's gonna go, okay, so long story short, whenever you cast that spell, you're summoning a spirit of the Fae, so it's not like a corporeal version of it, it's like a spirit of it, but it's still tied to some Fae.
Okay, I'm following.
So whenever you summon that, you summon an actual fae, but just like a weaker version of it, or like a manifestation of that spirit. So any deals that you make are then tied through to that spirit.
So the name of the person I'm tied to isn't Sorian.
No, it is. I mean, I assume that's that name. That tribe.
Oh. I know who that is.
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, I could summon another one and ask them.
You think that's the best idea?
We're too far back to stop you.
I don't know.
Please, I just want to see him take like 10 contracts.
Right.
I'm running out of ideas and panicking.
Yeah. Instead of doing stuff when you're panicking, don't.
That's good advice. It's good life advice.
He's a mile away from it.
Yeah, let's just wait for everyone else. You're trying to communicate with Kelsimir?
Mm-hmm.
Did you speak to them?
Yeah, whenever we first got into the forest after I had to transport via plants.
I forgot how they talked. Usually do a good job of writing down.
He was like a big brother to him. He's just like, yeah, it's okay, buddy. Like, you'll do all right.
Okay. Well, I always give them an accent of some sort to differentiate them, but I don't remember. All right. So anyway, fuck it. So as you just kind of like channel Kelsimir's energy inside, his visage appears. He looks like completely made out of leaves.
Help.
You okay? What's going on, little buddy?
He just runs through it all real quick.
Oh, well, in the future, don't do that. Maybe whenever you're panicking, just don't do anything until you like totally get that under consider. Okay. You're okay. Where's your buddies? Where's your little friends at?
I accidentally ran away.
Okay. Well, what's how can I help?
Who are these people?
People you're traveling with?
No, people who are after. Well, one of them owns me.
Okay. Well, you said Soriel. That's that sounds like I haven't really heard of that say before. So it must be
Shut up, Adam. I can't stop laughing when you're laughing.
it's a bit of a small time thing. I'm guessing. But intelligent. Trilaka is not a good name to hear.
Oh.
He's real strong.
Oh no.
Powerful, I would say, not strong.
Them owns me.
And I don't know that other name. And that symbol that you're talking about. That book is weird. I know that book is old.
Okay.
Anything else I can help with?
Oh, thanks. Can you make animals talk like normal people?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
I need a translator.
Okay.
I point to Matthew on my shoulder.
Got it. And you see him like pick up Matthew. Matthew's like straight arm, just like like when you pick up a cat. Just like, I don't know what you're doing. And then you just see him grab Matthew by the throat and rip out his throat, flip it upside down, and push it back in. And he goes, "What the fuck was that?" Whoa. I'm a god. I have ascended. He goes, all right, little buddy. puts it back on his shoulder. He's nodding yes. I can say that out. This is so cool. Oh, I'm gonna fuck that guy up. I have so many plans now.
I've created a
Going to
monster.
like die 20 sessions from now from Matthew.
You're just sleeping.
Right.
Level 20 character just gets his fucking throat slit by a honey badger.
Honey badgers don't give a fuck. Alright, I hope that helps. Considerably more than anything else that I've told you. Yeah, if you're marked for a hunt, that means... I don't know whether they wouldn't do it themselves. So, it's probably a contract. Maybe something to do with the Unsullied Court? The Fae? Maybe? I don't know. It's gonna be hard to tell. But if they're as powerful as I think they are, they can pull from a lot of different places.
Is there any way to get in touch with the Fae without me making more mistakes?
No, it's the Fae. That's just how they work.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're not on your game, you're somebody's
Somebody's what?
property.
Oh.
Oh, you'll do great, kid. And he knocks on the back and leaves. Ha! Leaves.
As everybody's like the bleeds blow away and everybody comes into the clearing.
Yeah, you guys just see like the larger like foliage leafy character just kind of like clap him on the shoulder, give a hearty laugh, and then like look towards you guys. Just disappears.
All right. What's the new contract you made with this one?
That contract's already been made.
Holy shit!
How's it feel now?
Ah, well, congratulations. I'm glad that you found your voice. I'm happy to have you here as a part of a team that you can contribute to and be incredibly useful.
Where's your accent from?
I don't like this anymore. This is...
So easy talking to people is an asshole.
Alright, who gave him balls? What contract gave him balls?
Well, he was just talking with that leaf man. Maybe it was that.
Yeah, he did this.
Oh.
My...
Is there just blood?
It looks like it's like... But he seems like he's not in pain.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I just got my throat ripped out, flipped upside down, and put back in.
I'm gonna go lay on him. Like 10 points of healing.
Oh yeah, he feels... It's basically just...
I'll prestidigitate the blood.
He's clean now.
off.
It's like, thanks.
It's the first time he's ever ever not cleaned himself.
It's the first time he's ever really been clean.
Yeah.
Originally, I came from Zulapon. I was a pet. Anyway, and then I escaped to the wilderness, and Honas found me and raised me.
Not entirely undomesticated.
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
Well, you have a companion. Do you think of him as your pet?
We both take care of each other.
Do you think of him as your pet?
I see him as someone who can provide things I can't, and I provide things that he can't. I was gonna say a working relationship that has grown into a friendship. Kind of a brotherhood thing.
That's very sweet.
He's like my big little brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, he talks now.
The fuck is up?
You missed a lot.
This is Matthew, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I guess, is your name Matthew? Is that what you prefer?
I mean, that's what he calls me, so sure.
Oh, all right.
We don't go by my first name. His eyes just narrow.
What is your first name?
Matthew.
Matthew?
What?
Yes, but we're only going by the last name.
Oh, okay.
What? What do you mean?
father help.
My father, help! My boy!
Stop running, by the way. Would like to stay as a group, yes? And we can all mutually help each other and...
Yeah, Matthew starts scampering off. Not like he doesn't leave, but he starts like sniffing the ground. And you also see that Squire also kind of like... And he's like in the same area as Matthew.
At the ready, friends.
Is it sulfur?
As Squire pipes up, he goes, yeah. Smells like rotten
It's the
eggs.
scent you're supposed to follow.
All right.
Yeah, it smells like shit.
Yeah, sulfur will smell like that.
Ugh.
You know, it's not all that different from
Press to
us.
digitate. Press to digitate.
I take it back.
Nope.
But you heard it.
You ever smelled outside?
No. We stick to very mainland.
Does low tide have a different smell than high tide?
Yeah.
It's
Grace?
high tide.
Wow.
Crow's on a roll today.
This episode is off the fucking rails.
Oh no, that's never happened.
Oh no, if it isn't the consequences of our own actions.
All right, so we follow the scent.
You see Squire and Matthew both doing rock paper scissors. So essentially his is this. Fuck. He trying to like groups his claws together. It's very hard.
You can't really tell the difference between paper and scissors.
That's why he wins. That's why he wins.
He goes, no, that was scissors.
But yeah, so so they're playing rock paper scissors. Who wins? Oh my gosh, Matthew destroys. They do best of one, then they're like, no, 2 out of 3, no, 3 out of 5, and then
I just go pat Squire off the back. I just go Squire.
6 out of 10.
Sometimes we just tomorrow's a new day. Yes, and we'll beat him then.
He's a lot smaller than I thought he was.
Yes, honestly, same.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you can have the lead. That's what I thought. And he walks up on 2 legs.
Wildly inconvenient.
Oh yeah, it's slow as hell.
Right.
And then when everyone starts catching up, he's like, oh shit. It's like 4 legs. And as that happens, you guys approach a very dilapidated, kind of gothic temple that's on this like mesa. You can almost see like on one hand it's like a barren like savannah on one side, and then you have like a desert on the other, and then the forest. They kind of like all meet and converge at this temple.
I wonder
It's
if this is the one.
Everyone can smell the sulfur.
Yeah.
From a distance, yeah. From a distance, it looks like there is no one there.
Are we out of fog yet, or is that fog still
You see there's
here?
fog on the other 2 countries as well.
Okay.
And you notice, like, the farther you look out, like, especially when you get, like, higher up, you notice that the fog stretches for a really far time into a desert.
Right.
And so, yeah, like, it's unsettling.
Yeah, especially whenever it's in the desert.
And then whenever you look at the temple, you notice that the fog is completely gone. Like, it's clear, crystal clear.
Okay. So, we found the abandoned temple.
Yep. I guess catacombs are next.
Catacombs are next.
All right. Follow sulfur. Go to temple. Go to catacombs.
Maybe you can take this one over.
Can I?
Why don't we keep that one guy around?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Very upset about that. I wanted you guys to keep him around.
He can show
Just
up
following
anytime.
us in the forest the whole
Right.
time.
What if he's actually here?
He's the one who changed the symbol to the hunt.
He would not follow you. You murdered all of his friends and damned his civilization, and I don't think he would follow.
Thanks. Well, I will go first towards this temple.
As you guys are approaching, you do notice, like, from a distance, it looks abandoned. You get a little bit closer, and you notice there's a gnome just standing out front. He seems to be wearing black and red robes. No, like, symbols on them. There's like patterns, but there's nothing, like, there's no, like, symbol of this god or whatever. But he's just, like, chilling there, just, like, kind of, like, taking watch. You notice he's, like, scanning the area and just, like, picking out his teeth.
Honas immediately moves to the back of the group.
Afraid of gnomes.
He's afraid of people. He's afraid of speaking now. More than he was.
I'm thinking, no.
You've been gnomed!
Do we all see this?
Yes,
So-
yes, everyone
Okay,
sees this.
Great.
You just up first because...
Yeah. Oh. Guess there's a gnome in front of it.
Oh, okay.
I'll walk up.
Howdy!
Hello there.
How's it going?
It's going.
Cool.
How's this fog?
Clear over here.
What's your name, my good sir?
My name's Tim.
Tim?
Yep.
Tim, Aliziv, Cromulus III, nice to meet you.
That's a lot.
Ziv.
Aliziv.
Ziv. Call me Ziv.
Anyways. What was his name again?
Rude. Tim.
Tim. Sorry. Tim, I'm Hexan. Nice to meet ya.
Are you white? Nice to meet you too.
I thought it was abandoned. Why are you here?
Oh. Why are you here?
To search some catacombs. There's a vessel here, I guess.
Roll me a general charisma check, please.
This guy doing it.
I know.
22?
Hey.
He goes, you know about the catacombs?
Yeah.
Does that mean you're a recruit?
What? Shh. Not out loud.
He looks around. Why?
I don't know. We've had some strange experiences in the forest. Anything could be listening.
Got it. Alright.
Matthew just goes, what's up?
Alright. Well, what if you're a new recruit, do you know the entrance exam?
Fuck.
Did you forget?
I definitely forgot.
Well, that's not a problem. So, all you have to do is commit an act of evil in front of me.
I'm gonna stab him.
You beat me to it. I was like, I'm gonna stab Atlan. Stab whoever. Good day.
Alright, roll me.
I love it.
Roll me roll me an initiative check. You just roll me a d20 by your initiative.
11.
I just want to see how fast your draw is. Yeah. So as he's just like kind of like talking to them, you kind of like creep up to the side. Roll me an attack.
Can I just be like distracting?
Yeah.
Just be like,
You'll get advantage.
so what constitutes as evil in this
Well,
case?
I mean,
Because that's
evil-
really subjective,
You're
right?
right. I mean, it's based on perspective.
Right.
But there are things that I think would be.
Does a 24 hit?
What the fuck?
Well, damage.
That's it?
I didn't get him very good.
Got it. So Is it a greatsword? What is it again?
Mm-hmm.
As you take out your holy Avenger.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The evilest of all swords.
Yes. You see, you guys you notice you see the glint right before. It's in a flash. Like it's just, this has been done before. Where do you carry your sword? Your back.
Yeah. So more like in just one motion, just you know.
Yeah, and so as you do, you cleave into his shoulder. He goes, "Ow!" As
And
he
then I put
turns
it back.
That was an unholy Avenger.
Oh, I heard about them.
Ah, it seems,
No, I'll heal him for what I just.
I mean, that's a dick move. I don't know if it's evil, but
Technically, that is evil since you are a
a friend.
a friend. Yes, you don't stab friends.
I mean, that would be betrayal, which that's the lowest realm of hell.
See, exactly. But he
Spoiler.
betrayed you. He stabbed you, backstabbed you. Alright, that technically not back, but
I mean, it was a stab in the back.
well, yeah. So
That's a pretty good. Yeah. No, that's I can't argue with. Well, I can't argue. I won't argue with that. That's a good one. All right, that's one evil act.
I saw it coming and distracted you.
That's two evil acts.
Right, score!
It's the fucking bargain.
High five!
The bargain bin for evil acts.
Look, the bar's low, okay?
All right. Well, and you see Matthew plop off of Honas and goes, "This guy, I grew up with this guy." And he turns around and he just socks you in the nuts. He fucking, oh my god, he wrecks your shit. It's 2 damage, but he literally.
It's 2 nut damage.
Yeah, it's psychic damage. And as he just turns around.
What name then changed that?
He helped give me the ability to talk, and he helped raise me. We're like brothers.
As soon as he is not gasping for air, he grabs
That's it.
Matthew by the back of the neck and throws him through the window of the temple.
As he gets he'll also take 2 damage. As he flies through and he goes, that's assault. I guess that constitutes as evil. And then that's vandalism also counts as evil, I guess.
He prays to Bahamut. Does he just get a pass?
Why would you say that?
Hold on. Self-only spell, or can I use this on other people?
Yeah, modify them.
It's self-only. Unfortunate.
What is that?
Gift of gab.
Oh.
Where you go. No, he didn't say that. What he said instead was this.
Where do you praise Bahamut?
How about this? He asked his god for help, but didn't ask for help for any of us. I thought that was pretty evil.
He has a church. Mm-hmm. You run a cult?
Yes!
Well, holy shit! Yeah.
He did send one person all by themselves from Siltandi to Ulfheist to be in his cult. If that doesn't count as evil, I don't really know what does.
You're hired. Yeah, no, you all pass. You good job. You just see Matthew just sauntering back, in a cowboy kind of stance, 2 legs.
As soon as he says you pass, I'm gonna clap him on the shoulder where I cut him and then walk to the entrance.
Well, I still got it. Let me get my sister. Hey, Jezebel. Yeah.
No.
Come on. She saunters up. This is a very, very large tiefling woman. She has battle scars all over her. She's muscular. Not like in the normal, not like shredded.
No.
Like there's like a lot of there's a lot of fat,
Well, it's like functional muscle. It's like
yeah, it's like not body. It's a powerlifting.
Yeah.
She has a powerlifting body, but she's an absolute unit. Like her tail is buff.
step on me.
Thick with 3 C's.
Yes, thick with all the C's. What? You good, buddy?
Everything that was just said could have gone wrong immediately.
Who says it didn't?
But anyway, so she comes up, she goes, well, howdy.
Hello.
I'm assuming you passed.
It's what your brother here told us.
Yeah, I'll see
Sorry.
the hellhound, so cool. Alright, come on.
Jezebel, was it?
Yeah?
What?
Ziv.
Nice
A
to meet
pleasure.
you. What?
I said a pleasure.
Someone with manners. Not used to that. Little shit. He's just like, alright. Well, anyway.
Honas thinks that. She's like, I like you. He keeps walking.
After the clap on the shoulder and the pat on the head, he's like, I feel patronized. Well,
He doesn't know that that's like the most honest thing he's ever heard.
Right.
well, I will, let's get you down to the catacombs, let's get you into some new clothes, and, welcome to the Federation of Evil. She turns around and starts walking back.
Alright.
So, as you guys walk through, you notice that there isn't really a lot of people. Like everything's kind of like boarded up. Like it looks like post-apocalyptic. Like it looks like this place has been put through the ringer. You start to look towards like the murals that are there and some of the statues. They don't look familiar. Like you pay attention to religion, but your deity that you praise isn't considered a greater god, like a greater deity, because of the power that these other ones hold. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, they all look familiar in some way. It almost feels like there's a part of your memory that just isn't there. And everyone kind of gets that feeling whenever you stare at it.
Any symbols from my book?
They are all not of these people. But it looks like... It almost feels like your memories aren't there. You're looking at these and something's missing. You feel a connection to these paintings, but something's missing.
Just fighting the urge to run.
But yeah, as you go through, they bring you to the back and they give you all some robes. I see you all have
I'm just gonna glamour my. I'm gonna look like robes.
got it. You feel free to keep what you got. We just need some way to identify you as part of the Federation. So just grab one piece of clothing then.
So excited to be a part of this. How many members do we currently have?
Well, right now we're sitting at about 10,000, 15,000, I think, last time we did a check. But that was a few months ago, so we'll see.
Guessing there's a lot of different locations.
That's a lot more than I have.
No.
No. We have a lot of people who, I would say we only keep about 3,000 here.
Okay.
The other like 7-ish would be around the world, so that we call them sleeper agents, so they can activate whenever we need them to. But yeah, we had a lot of our people get attacked on the road towards Siltandi, and so Yeah, and so we had a few people who weren't. Our numbers have dwindled a little bit. We were closer to 15,000, but after. There's like this town that kind of like became a little militia, and I'd say it took out a good 4,000 total. It's over a span of like 3 years, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, they're pretty formidable, but we're just avoiding them instead because it's just easier that way.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, I know where I just want to get right.
No, you're good. No, these are great. These are great onboarding questions because I want to know because what can the Federation do for you is the important part. So we are more of a disestablishmentarianism ideal.
Gone.
But yeah, no, we don't like the people in power. We think they're all corrupt, and we're okay with going the extra mile and absolutely massacring and killing and doing whatever we got to finish the job. We don't like to hold back. If we think that there's a threat, it needs to be taken out to the highest degree.
I understand.
And people think that's evil. And you know what? I can't blame them. But
It's pragmatic, is what it is.
yeah, I think it's functional. My brother came up with the name of the Federation of Evil. Yeah, and it's called Foe, F-O-E. You know, like a foe, like. Yeah,
That's pretty clever.
Are you okay? You something caught in your throat?
Oh my god.
That's my laugh. No, that's my laugh.
Yeah, no,
Hey, isn't that funny? Wow, I like your laugh. We need more interesting laughs around here. All right, but anyway, so once you guys get a little changed up, you know, like figure your stuff out. Whenever you're ready, I'm gonna be in the other room, and we'll be able to go down to the catacombs and then go to the other temple.
Are there catacombs underneath that one?
No, there's catacombs underneath this one, and then there's like the big temple.
Okay.
I'll also go to the ziggurat. Yeah.
Oh.
What is
Let's do that.
What's a ziggurat?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, a ziggurat is an ancient religious structure that usually houses some sort of powerful magic or history. It can be used as ours specifically is set on a ley line, so it imbues power from a lot of different planes of existence here.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we'll walk you around. We'll show you the what for. I'll tell you about the catacombs. Most of us live in the catacombs because I mean it's a bit better air, it's a bit safer, and yeah, there's a huge amount of catacombs in this building. So. I'll be in the other room. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna be at the entrance of the catacombs. So you'll just open this door. She like opens it, and you just walk down. First right, I'll be right there. So I'll give you all your privacy. She walks out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look around to see if there's anyone else up here.
No, there's no one. And you didn't notice anyone in there.
And if I'm looking around, I don't see like magical sensors like scrying on us or anything like that.
No, I mean you have to cast like see invisibility or something
Sure.
like that to do that. But from what you can tell, there's nothing magical in this room other than like it's literally a storage room for
Right.
robes.
Cool. Okay, so.
Yeah, you almost got me fucked.
When you mentioned Bahamut.
And whenever he mentioned my temple. God.
Yes, we have to be careful about what it is that we say while we're here, yes?
Understood.
As a squire shows up a little bit later.
What did you do?
I convinced him of the bystander effect. I let it happen, and so I'm just as part of the problem.
Yeah. Agree. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, a lot counts for evil in this.
I mean,
in this
I mean,
room. It's
honestly, yeah.
It's all scales. It's just, so.
I punched him in the nuts.
It was kind of entertaining.
He claps you on the back of your calf. Love you, buddy.
By the way, Honas has not been able to hide, just being absolutely petrified this entire time. Like,
Yeah, and we're going underground, which I can't imagine.
Do you have any bat friends down here?
Yes. Yes, this. Yeah.
I am the knight.
The Hexan is going to take one of the pieces, like cloak, and just take it, drop it on me. Okay.
You look a little bit more badass.
I'll look dapper.
Yes, I get the black and red top hat with a monocle.
Do we have ropes big enough for Honas in this?
he just starts ripping one up and makes a little makeshift cloth belt.
That works.
Ah, great. I assume they're not. I mean, they might be moisture wicking, but I assume you might just want to.
I'll grab another rope. I have 3 layers of ropes.
You seem like layered up.
At the end of this, I'll just be like walking with the
Like
ropes.
that kid from Christmas Story.
Oh yeah. And you
I glamour
glamored up,
glamored
okay.
up.
to look like it. Yeah. So you have some sort of black and red thing on you, and
I look holier.
yeah.
I am the vessel here.
Jezebel and Tim.
Yep.
And you want to smash us?
And okay, look, I don't think it was that obvious, alright? Thank you so much. I was being polite to a new woman who happens to be very strong.
We can smash.
When you're older.
How old are you again?
38. Y'all, baby.
We'll have the birds and the bees talk later.
How long have you been full grown?
He doesn't know.
Look, all I'm saying is that
He's not even convinced he's done growing.
she and I, if she wanted to challenge me to single-hand combat, I would say yes. That's all I'm saying.
Everyone's like, we all agree. Different reasons. Squire's like,
Anyways, we're all. Should Matthew have something on?
you see Matthew has a large chain with a black and red like yin yang right
It's like
here.
the turnover chain that college football teams have.
Sure. I was thinking Flava Flav, like a comic large.
Like clinks on the ground.
Whenever he's on Forrester, he has to walk like
Big ass clock.
But yeah, it's like a red and black like yin yang, and it's like a gold chain.
Okay, I did not expect there to be 3,000 of them here. So,
I'll take 2,999. You guys got the other one.
Okay,
all right.
sounds good. He's actually level 20 in
But
barbarian.
it's gonna be really fun to watch as Matthew just rolls through.
They just can't hit him because he's too fucking small. He's just bouncing around.
He's got a shield now.
The badger is actually the white rabbit from
Monty Python.
yeah.
Yes. Teeth and fangs. Okay,
Just
so
backs into a room and forces them to fight
So-
one on one.
I don't really know what our escape plan is if things happen to go awry.
Oh, stay near me, and I can teleport back us to my temple.
Okay.
That's
so
really
we'll go
far.
all the way back to Oldfeist.
Yeah.
But then you can just take us back to the tree you brought us to. We could just try it. But then we can't come back, really.
Don't we need another tree for that?
Are there not trees near your temple?
We just walked through a whole forest.
Oh.
I'm saying to get from Oldfeist back
Got it.
here if we
Yeah,
need to get back.
that makes sense.
Here. Yes.
Yeah, no,
You could see like this fear in him, like, did you kill all the trees? So
There's a place with no trees.
If
well,
he ever
I mean,
visits Oldfeist where Ollie is,
Uh-oh.
you're gonna hate him.
well, it is up a mountain. There's like one really large
Confusion.
A mountain? Is that the confusion? Is a mountain? What was that? Oh, my. Oh, no. Okay, so, like a hill, right? Mm-hmm. Like, times 100. Just really tall. Up into the, just a lot steeper. Oh.
It goes past the clouds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's like...
Okay, so stay near you for emergency escape.
Yes. 5 feet.
Big tree?
Big tree.
Big tree, come back, maybe? Mm-hmm. But yes, let's, I guess for now, try to make friends?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Make friends.
Alright, well. Good luck to each of us.
So as you guys walk out and into the hallway, you see Jezebel is there, and she goes, "All right, y'all look a little more dapper. Let's go." She turns around and starts walking down the catacombs, and you like feel like the stone like start to change, and it's like a little bit more refined than you were expecting, but the walls are completely like you do see bodies, like you see coffins, stuff like that. You see all of them are open.
Okay.
They all dead.
Okay.
Keeping it together.
Yeah, you like can peek in as you're peeking in, like you see that there's nothing in the coffins. It's just skeletons.
And Jezebel and Tim are the only ones we've seen so far?
But as you continue to walk down, you will start to see like lots of different kinds of people, all shapes, sizes, races, anything.
Okay. Jezebel, how long have you been a member of Foe?
Well, I was here during the inception. So I think about 15 years ago.
Wow, a long career.
Yeah.
I feel like most people don't make it 15 years in an evil federation.
No, but I mean, I usually only take fights that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win, and a lot of us are just kind of holding off until the next big event.
Can you share the big event?
Well, about 3 years ago, ish, there was a large war that was all throughout. I mean, you probably know about it,
right?
But, it was a super bloody war, and Zulapon grew its influence, but did not change its geography because of the pushback. They attacked Karthac for a real long time. Don't know why. Yeah, so they took on Karthac and Sultandi and the elves in Elisaville. They have been working on something. I'm not sure what it is. But Zulapon, for some reason, thought the time to strike was then. And so they fought. And we gathered a lot of people who've been hurt by the governments and kind of making our own anarchistic like society. Yeah. But also it's like, we share everything down here. It's because it's the best way to do it. So whenever people are in here and around here, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. As long as you're respectful and give consent, you're good.
So be evil, not here.
Well, we don't necessarily mean be evil. We just mean don't let morals hold you back.
Don't conform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let the government tell you what to do, and don't let your morals hold you back. If you need to get something done, get it done.
Ah, okay. Well, I think that's a great philosophy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of us are just people. Like, even good, bad, or indifferent, we're just people. People who run Zulapon are devils, like literal devils. I'm devil kind, but it's like...
It's different.
There's a difference between, like, Tiefling and a Baylor. There's a big difference. That's it, yeah.
It's funny yes. They
gone.
Don't understand. It's fine.
Well, but yeah, anyway.
No, I just know the Baylor's big bad.
And so, we've just been recruiting ever since, like, my hometown got burned down by some devils. And trying to, the elves don't do right by their societies because they don't try and migrate, they don't try and change, evolve, and grow. So they're holding their whole civilization back with honor and stuff like that. You got Karthac, which, I mean, that place is a desert. Like it is not great, and those societies deserve a lot better, but they don't get the support that they need. And in Siltandi, there just needs to be more support for them in a militaristic way, but most people in Siltandi ain't fighters. They're farmers, they're survivors, but...
I'm going to say something. It may seem a little odd to say here. It doesn't seem all that evil, necessarily, as a federation.
Well, I mean, like I was saying, it's not about doing the evil thing all the time, but being able to and having the capacity. Because it's like, there are people who do live off of that government and thrive off of it.
Right.
Just because we're doing what we think is right doesn't make it right. If you're looking from a history perspective, that's the empire, and we're just rebelling. So, if you want to look at it that way.
All right. Well,
So, we're okay with calling ourselves evil, labeling ourselves as that. As long
When
as-
they're defining what good is.
Exactly.
Yes, okay. Yes. No.
It's such a gray area that, and also put morals out the window. Like, if you need to stab a baby, stab a baby. Like, if that's what it takes to stop a war, that's what I'm gonna do.
I see.
So close to having Honas like calming down and everything. And then that. Now he's back to panicking.
Like, I don't expect anyone to have to do that, but if the time arose and you have a political figure that is going to go toe to toe and destroy the world, the only way to stop it is stab a baby, don't let morals hold you back, is all I'm saying.
I see. Well, that's understood.
Bringing it back to Mozo's.
Mozo would thrive here.
Mozo's in charge.
Right. Mozo is the leader. We don't have to save him. He's been saved.
But yeah, you guys, any questions before we get to the ziggurat?
Is there a quote unquote vessel? Fuck. Sorry. Wrong voice. Is there a
It's
vessel?
contagious, isn't it?
I know. I've found myself wanting to slip into it a couple of times.
Fuck.
Is there a vessel here?
What do you mean by that?
Is there a person that like brings in all the power, I guess?
Oh, actually, that's what actually I'm bringing it to, so you can come see it. We were gifted, blessed is what I like to say, with these 3 large cages, and in each of these cages is a very powerful soul that has some relation to the ziggurat, and so, or the magics in the world. I don't know what it is, but long story short, we have it, and we channel it, and we try and tap into it as much as we can without extorting the souls or anything like that. But we were gifted them, and we don't really know how to free them, and we don't know if it's okay to free them. We assume that if they're that powerful, that they're dangerous, and so we've just been kind of living in ignorance because we can't communicate with them, and we've just been tapping into it because it's all we know what to do, and it's been helping us grow in size and power a lot, so we can take on the governments.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sounds like quite the boon.
Yeah, no.
Who gifted them?
Well, when I said blessed, it was blessed that me and Tim found the place, and we've been using it,
Okay.
and no one's come to check on it, so it's a blessing.
There you go. So right now, is it just you and Tim here? Oh, I guess we have all the people.
Oh no, I mean, he's,
Yeah,
like you
all the
see,
people
like,
running
yeah.
through and stuff. Yeah.
But out of the founding members and people in charge, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just me and Tim, we kind of run this home base. We have scout teams, strike forces. We've facilitated a good amount and powerful people, but we're actually going to send a strike force to the people who are taking out our people that we're trying to get into Siltandi. But we'll get to that eventually. It's not super high on the priority list. I mean, Siltandi is, it's one event away from starting a war itself. They just need the firepower to do so. And we're not trying to start a war, but, if that'll help, that'll help. So, yeah. Well, I'm gonna show you the vessels. I'll let you all. I'll let you in the area, let you tap into it, get a feeling for the power that it'll bring you, give you a moment alone, and then start training.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. And so you see as like she's leading you down, there's a lot of people. Like, and then when you get to the ziggurat, which is this large like pyramid structure, but it's like more like the Mayan pyramids, which are like staircases. You see that there's in this entire area there's like encampments, there's like research groups, study groups, and there's easily 1,000 people in this super large opening.
Great.
So as like the noise kind of hits you, and like it's very reminiscent of like what is the place called, like Istanbul, like the bazaars there. Like it's crowded, a lot of people working over each other, talking to each other. They're loud. There is food there. There's like it's like a small civilization is down here.
Well, this is, I mean, really, see, taking this place and really spruced it up.
Yeah, welcome to HQ.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people here. Not bad people here. But no, it's we're trying to make the best of our circumstances, and one day it'll work out. But that's for the future. And I can't tell the future yet. So.
Yeah. Yet.
Yeah, we never know. You can get blessings. You can get all sorts of powers in this world.
That's true.
All right, let's get going. So if you'd like to ask her anything else, she's just gonna walk you straight up to the ziggurat.
Oh, yeah, I think for right now.
Honas whispers to Matthew, ask if someone was sent to, like,
In your head, because you saw Beast Bond, right?
I mean, only the last 10 minutes.
Oh. He just looks at you and he goes, I'm not asking that.
Oh.
Don't ask that. And he pats you on the back of the calf. But yeah, so, any other questions? Anything else for Hans? Okay. I thought I heard an inhale. I was like,
No, I'm just fascinated.
As you guys continue up, you see like energy pulsing from inside. And as you approach and get closer and closer, you feel a pull to the energy. And whenever you get to a very large door, it's wide open. You can see that there's this like purplish, greenish, blackish energy that's like pulsating. And as you go inside, you see the visages of Mozo, Varric, and Boldias. In this moment that you see them, a voice in your head pops up. The first step. Bahamut ring in your head. And then you almost feel like an electrical energy between you and Mozo. You
So I'm confused now.
start to
Yeah, so
feel.
am
I know. Let me go. Let me cook. Let me cook.
Let him cook!
You hear in your head the ocean. You hear waves and you feel home, but you also feel a little bit of a bloodlust as like you're looking at Boldias, and Boldias is the one that's pulling you in.
Really is an ugly fucker.
Yeah, and you see Varric. I know.
Oh.
As your brain, like, you almost feel a almost completely set of different memories and feelings, emotions, someone respectable but different, and you feel pulled towards him. Yep.
I like that one, actually.
Do you guys feel this pull?
See the big ugly fucker?
You all okay?
I got.
It's just the power radiating off of the...
Y'all need a second?
It's just overwhelming a little bit.
Yeah.
You can take a step outside if you like, or...
No. This kind of pull is
I think he's
intriguing.
just having a religious moment.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
Honas is like, he's not holding up the shields, but he's like, he's scared.
Oh, okay.
So what's the deal with them?
These are spirits. These are the souls that are kind of trapped inside of these little cages that we've tried to break before, and we're not getting anywhere with them. And so we just decided, fuck it, it's helping us. So until we figure out a way to release it or fully use it,
Do you mind us trying releasing him, or is it like sacrilegious that we don't?
I mean, it's kind of power and everything around here and all of our people. So, I mean, the problem is if you release it, I don't know what happens to all of us.
Makes sense. When was the last time you guys like actually left this area?
We leave all the time. I mean, there's usually like a bunch of people that stay here, but like we got strike forces, we got sleeper agents, we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Whenever you guys leave, you guys still like feel the power from this.
Yeah, we feel a connection with it.
Gotcha.
And when was the last time you attempted to release them?
I'd say about 6 months ago, we strapped a lot of explosives to it, and
They're just like char marks on the walls.
you cannot see, like, the room is like glass. Like, it is like
From the heat.
yeah, from the heat, from like, and it's bigger than it, like, the walls are very thin now.
Have you guys like personally like touched it, or are you guys just like?
Yeah, most people who do that die, though. Well, one person survived, but his brain got real messed up. He touched.
Can I talk to him?
Yeah, could we talk to him if he's still around?
She just goes, "Damn, get up!"
Yeah, I thought that. Sure. Hey, Curtis! Come out here! Mark!
Yeah!
As everyone starts yelling Curtis, and then Jezebel wants you. There's a very large bugbear that starts approaching. And
Looks like our buddy.
oh,
Honas.
I
I'm
heard him
alive.
Squire. I was like,
Ooh.
but yeah, so as he approaches, hello, my name is Curtis. How can I help you? How can I be of
Whenever
help?
you went to go touch the,
Mm-hmm.
how did it feel whenever you were?
I had an entire person's psyche thrown into my head, and I still am recovering.
Whose?
He points towards Boldias. There's a lot of pain and other things in there.
But you did survive.
I did. I'm one of the only ones. It's not my usual. I'm not usually a lucky one, so it threw me off that I did.
You don't feel more powerful or more capable after that, or?
No, it's more of like a familiarity with this spirit. Definitely tortured. I'd like to free him, but
We don't know what all that means and entails.
I mean, it could kill all of us who have connected with him. Not necessarily, like, as deeply as I did, but, like, it feels like a part of our soul is also.
Sure. Well, we were just fascinated to meet someone, a member of this community, who'd survived something. Wasn't quite an ordeal.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Yes.
Whenever you went to go touch the cage, did you feel a connection? Like as if like.
I was just more in awe. It wasn't.
Just in awe.
Yeah, it was not necessarily anything like that.
I'll look over towards
Jezebel.
Jezebel. Do you mind if I go touch it real quick? I mean, if I die, I die.
I mean, we don't like doing that to new recruits, but I mean, I can't.
There's this connection I'm feeling with this rabbit folk. So.
Yeah,
I mean, if you've got to do something, you've got to do it.
Yeah, no, I think.
I could probably bring him back.
Well, sure. You know what? Fine. Roll me a persuasion check. Yeah.
Okay.
Giving you help on this persuasion check.
Okay. If you don't mind, I would like to bless myself real quick first, and then I'll bless myself.
Yeah.
So that was a 12?
Or give me advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Help me. Yeah.
Same number?
Okay. Love that.
So 14.
Total?
Yeah.
Sure. I guess there's no real harm in you touching it.
Other than that.
I mean, yeah.
Touch.
Sure. No, I'm kidding.
Oh fuck!
I just saw here drop. So as you move towards it, you the electricity strengthens. Like you can almost see it. Everyone can kind of see as you reach out and you touch it, and as you do, all of Mozo's memories, everything that he went through and is going through and was tortured through those entire 3 years
Just
completely envelops your brain. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's a plus 10. Natural 20.
For 30.
Wow. 30?
30.
And you can bless that, can't you?
I could.
Could I?
Oh no, you
Skill
it's on,
checks,
it's on,
I think.
Yeah,
Skill checks.
I've got
I'm
it.
gonna leave Mozo behind and take everything about his personality.
Wait, did you use bless?
Do
or
one
what'd you
ability check of his choice.
use? Okay. I thought. Or would you use guidance or bless?
Guidance.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought bless.
Yeah, should.
Do we even have bless prepared?
No. Anyway, but yeah. So as you
I don't.
as you touch the soul, your brain racks with pain. Everyone else sees the soul walk out of the cage, whisper something, and you see it shoot out. And you can almost see every ley line near you, and there's a lot. This is a confluence of ley lines. You see it jump into a ley line and shoot towards the west. It's hard to tell where you're at, but if you can tell in the dark.
Bless.
Nature, 18. It hurt.
Okay, I was like, are you okay?
It hurt.
But yeah, so you are okay. Your brain is intact. And he whispered, and however Mozo talked, he whispers, he says, "I'll be with Xanis."
Just my eyes just rolled back as head just fully just went back as all this forced memory just went into his brain.
Electricity's bouncing off of you.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like it kind of looks like just spider senses just all over his head, just everywhere, just popped out of nowhere. And then oh, okay.
You all right?
You notice Jezebel and Curtis are both unconscious on the ground.
I run out.
Alive?
I look at everybody, looking for everybody else.
there's panic. Not everyone's unconscious,
Okay.
but there's about a third that are unconscious.
Wow.
Hurry.
I'm gonna go
hurry.
up to
hurry.
Matthias. Because now there's nothing stopping me.
Yeah. As you touch it,
Dutch.
everything Boldias has been through from
Shit.
birth.
Does that include Alvar's memories as well?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Just so yeah, you
Roll
gotta
me a
fucking.
wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. This is where I'm gonna get fucked today.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's dead.
What?
He's dead.
Double ones.
That one.
For a total of?
Con saving throw.
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom 6.
Okay. So, whenever you, for half a second, you think you died. Like legitimately, like you have now seen death. Like if this was Harry Potter, you could see the Vestrals or whatever they're called.
Can I take his mask off?
Who?
It's a Lil Wayne reference.
Oh, got it.
You see, it's like I look in the face of death and take his mask off.
Got it. But yeah, as you you shoot back, your body involuntarily drops to both knees and you start twitching, and your entire everything you're doing pretty close. You're living through 2 lifetimes, like in the matter of like a millisecond. You're actually living those lifetimes. Unlike Boldias' where you were outside looking in, you were inside.
DMT.
Yeah, you just saw God. But yeah, it's just like sending you into shock. But you're not dead, but you are definitely not conscious.
Saw God, saw all the gods. Oh, that one's gonna fuck me up.
And now you know who Quaylar is.
Oh.
Oh no! Well, I guess that just leaves me then.
Yep. And so,
Okay.
I'm watching the stairs. If they start trying, I will sunbeam the fucking stairs.
2/3 have now dropped unconscious.
Yeah,
and
no,
people
sounds
don't
right.
know what's happening,
Okay.
and they're scared.
Really reluctantly, he really doesn't want to, but it's like, all right, this is what we're doing. This is why we're here.
Got it. And as you touch the spirit, roll me wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Also, did we not see Boldias whisper anything to him? Was it just...
It's same thing. I'll be with Xanis.
18.
Did you sound angry?
He sounded protective.
Oh.
Mozo sounded determined. Boldias sounded protective. Not necessarily, like, I'll let you interpret that as you will. But he definitely... There was a lot of anger, but it didn't seem wrathful or raging. It was very pointed and determined in the anger. As all of Eric's memories come flooding in, everything that he's been through, how important he is, everything he's had to do in his life, and the people he's affected.
Barely a protagonist in my own story.
And so you go through all of these memories, and it's a hard life. Mm-hmm. You've also lived a hard life. Mm-hmm. You can keep it under control.
Yeah.
You don't take it on the chin as well as him, but
Right.
you definitely you're shaking, but you're there. Mm-hmm. And then
Walk over and cast Greater Restoration on him.
okay, yeah, that would clear him up. Like you are no longer incapacitated or petrified. I think. No, it would have been paralyzed. Yeah.
Hey, pufferfish don't do anything for immunity.
Well, I mean, you didn't die.
That's good.
So as you cast Greater Restoration on him, your brain literally almost feels like click. You just finished watching the last of what Boldias saw, And then you look, and then as Varric says, I will be with Xanis.
Where? Where is it?
Where?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask your guide. And as he says
Don't
that,
you be fucking talking about me.
as he says that, oh no, I wasn't.
Yeah.
As he says that, he goes off, and as you see, because you're still looking at the town, right?
At this point, no, because he realized nobody was making their way towards it.
Yeah.
He was healing him.
As you give the Greater Restoration, you turn around and you see the visage of Xanis. And it's pulling you in. Everything...
Like physically pulling me in?
No.
Okay. I was just saying he's gonna...
Your fear and cowardice fades away. You are enveloped in the charisma and the intelligence. You're maturing almost as you're seeing this person. This like being of light.
Slowly steps forward.
And he puts out his hand like this.
Looks at Matthew.
Fucking do it. Come on.
Okay, we were supposed to not to creature.
And so as you make contact, you see all of Xanis's memories. And you see the last thing he could do with any of his magic was reach out to what is the girl's name? Nemea. Reach out to Nemea, and Nemea took a part of his soul, turned it corporeal to give him the chance to see you. And you see all of the memories, everything that he's went through. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's not terrible. Oh yeah, that's a 21.
Nice. Yeah, you there's a certain amount of compassion that it takes to be fully traumatized by what you saw. I think Honas lacks that. I think not that he's not empathetic, but just like
Doesn't make sense.
yeah, like to Xanis, it doesn't make sense, but in a very different connotation. And you see a throne room, and you see underneath the throne room, there's a large cage that now has all 4 souls in it. On top of the throne, you see Trilaka. And squirrel. And then you see the visage of Quaylar. You all see it as he kind of appears inside of your head. It's almost like if you imagine like a mind space or anything like that. Like you just see him, and he's all that cloud. Like you're everyone's eyes closed. You kind of go into this little trance, and you see him, and he says, "Well, got a choice to make. Only one can survive." And he fades away. And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
It's gonna be me.
Can I ask just for clarification to make sure I understand of this group?
Everyone understands that it's either you
Or
the
them?
person
Yeah.
that you're supposed to save.
Okay. Well, that's easy for Honas.
Yeah?
He's used to just
Fuck him.
he protects. Like that's what he does. So if he has to lay down himself for somebody, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's so noble of you.
He'll just have
I knew I
one.
was gonna fucking roll low on that.
He'll just have one request whenever he fucking goes, which will be protect the forest.
Well, yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, plan next week again?
Next week will be mine.
Next week will be yours. Okay.
Yes, and then we have 3 of yours before we go to Scott's.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
So yeah, we won't see this again for another 2 weeks. So
So you have to think about what you do.
Yeah.
Bless.
Thanks.
Less.
Plus.
Bless up.
8 turned up.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm slightly sour ending there because I almost was gonna get mad for once.
Oh, hold on to it. Hold on to that rage.
Didn't he get mad last episode and kill people?
He wasn't angry.
As you just identified threats, there's a difference.
Pretty much, yeah.
Adjust your altitude.
Goodbye.
See you next week.
Goodbye.
See ya, Space Cowboy.